Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday morning, and I hope you've had a great week so far. If you didn't have a chance to go on there and see Brother Josh's Bible study last night, look on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, and you will be able to find his lesson from last night, his Wednesday night Bible study, as well as our youth Bible study that we've been doing every Wednesday night. This morning, Thursday morning, our reading still in the book of Proverbs. This morning, we're going to be in Proverbs 6. In Proverbs 6, this is a proverb that we can learn a lot of lessons from. There are four main sections here where it's broken off, but I want to encourage you as you read this today to take the time to read through this a few times. Allow yourself the time to slowly read through kind of each section of it and to get what it's saying and understand it. Because at first, when I read it, I read through the proverb and then I was like, "What? I don't know what that means." And so I had to go back through it and slowly just kind of follow along with it and really word by word just follow it to understand what it was saying. But as we look at it, we see four distinct areas in Proverbs 6, four distinct topics that are addressed. Now, if you look on our reading list this week, it's going to say that this is warnings about danger in Proverbs 6. And we find danger in these different areas that we see here in Proverbs 6. And the first area that is mentioned is legal entanglements. We see talking about when you and a brother are at odds with one another, when there's something going on between you, not to get any sleep, but go and handle it. We go on to see kind of how legal entanglements play out between us and one another. The second section we see is actually regarding laziness. And in this part on laziness, the writer actually uses kind of an analogy of the ants working. And as you're going to see throughout the book of Proverbs, a lot of times they would use nature to compare and to kind of help explain what they were talking about. And that's what we find in verses 6 through 11 when it's talking about laziness. The third section we see is found in verses 12 through 15, and it is about conspirators, or those who kind of undermine situations and people for their own gain. It uses a word over and over in the King James, the word scoundrel, referring to these people, these conspirators are scoundrels. And then the last section of Proverbs 6 is Israel's seven deadly sins, if that's what we want to call them. We're aware of the seven deadly sins that I'm sure many of us have heard of them, but here we have a list of the seven deadly sins of Israel. And as we look at them, they actually five of them are body or parts of the body, and then two are specific types of people. And it starts kind of goes from the head to the feet. It starts with the eyes, then the tongue, then the hands, then the heart, and then the feet. And then the last two, as specific types of people, are the troublemaker and the false witness. And so, as you read Proverbs 6, you're going to find warnings and dangers with being these type of people, with associating with these types of things that are going on in here in Proverbs 6. And so, I hope as you read it, I hope that it points you to live righteously. It shows you the dangers of walking in this manner. And I hope that you're just enlightened, that your eyes are opened to see what it's like to walk as a child of God, how we are called to live differently than those who we're going to talk about in Proverbs 6. So I hope that your day gets off to a good start. Take some time to spend in His Word this morning. Know that I love you. I hope to see you soon. I'm praying for you, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.